Guys, can we hang out?
Yes, I need to spill everything.
Okay, come over.
Roma, ওর ফ্রেন্ডরা আসছে।
Okay, so since last episode was a bit heavy and we dived into religion and stuff, our episode we're gonna keep it pretty chill and pretty girly pop coded. So we're gonna take a dive into our dating lives abroad after moving out of Bangladesh. So তোমার কেউ start করতে চাও?
I don't want to because, like, girl, what dating life? There is none.
Well, have you tried, Numa? Have you tried?
I mean, I tried.
I think we're all trying, right? Like, I mean, কেন কেউ single থাকতে চাবে?
Jerfa, you're one to talk.
I have tried.
You have?
I know we got guys. It's embarrassing. I'm not proud of it, but a girl's gotta do what she's gotta do. Okay. Normally, I don't know. মানুষের কেমনে হচ্ছে they're meeting people random জায়গায় কি হয়ে যাচ্ছে, but আমার সাথে তো ওগুলো হয় না. So I had to actually go on dating apps.
Oh my god, girl! I think we all had to go on dating apps.
Wait, do you say we have all been on dating apps? Did you say that?
Have you not been on dating apps?
No, acha, I mean, I'm gonna get back to that, but
Nah, she is too high and mighty for this shit, Numa. She is too good for this shit.
Yeah, it's beneath her. Dating apps, ew. But Meher, you were saying.
yeah.
So I have tried, I would say, almost অনেকগুলো dating apps. So in Australia, the most famous one currently, there's like three, obviously. Three main, the three big. Hinge,
The
Bumble,
big three, bro.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Big three, yeah. And then I think Hinge, যেটা হচ্ছে Hinge, হ্যাঁ, I would be on Hinge. And first, what I've realized is তিনটার মধ্যে difference, mostly, right, would be how Tinder is mostly used for hookups, Bumble to NPC. No one looks at that shit, okay? Bumble ভাই কিছু বার কি হইতেছে? You've ever heard anyone say যে আমার Bumble এটা হইছে? কিছু হয় না Bumble এ।
আমি কখনো
Tinder
আসলে টিন্ডার বা হিঞ্জে আচ্ছা হিঞ্জে একটা দুইটা স্টোরি
আমি
শুনছি
Hinge
but
অনেক story শুনেছি. I have never heard a single good thing about Tinder or Bumble.
yeah, me neither.
So Hinge, right? I was on Hinge and ওইখানে the way it's built, it should work. It should work সুন্দরভাবে because I love that. Don't get me wrong, I love the app. But the type of people that get on it, like, what do you mean? Prompts এ মানুষ দিবে যে হ্যাঁ, like, you can get to know me by this. আমার childhood memories, hen. What are they looking for? Figuring it out. Short term. What do you mean you want me around for a short term, but tomar, like, you want me to know your backstory, ছোটবেলার? Like, just say you want to get in my pants or something.
Yeah, it's like, you know, আচ্ছা ক্যামেরা তো বলা উচিত নাকি না আমি জানি না. It's like, oh, like when you're in bed তখন you guys should have some common, like, oh, childhood stories to
আচ্ছা
bond
আচ্ছা
over, you know.
foreplay ওইটা হ্যাঁ like you know একটু আগে
That's the word I was looking for. Like, what's the word again? Yeah, that's foreplay for them. Let's unpack our childhood trauma.
হ্যাঁ দেখো এটা
Turns
vulnerable
me
হয়ে
on.
গেলে it gets into the mood, you know.
Jaifa sounds
Yeah.
like she's been there.
Please. No, but I can imagine how it would work.
It's just so frustrating, right? Because Hinge, they're like so indecisive. যে তুমি এটা করবা. They're trying to like go for hookups, but আবার এখানে হচ্ছে তোমার 14 গোষ্ঠীর কাহিনী শোনাবে. Like, make it make sense. At least Bumbleটা তো মনে করো it's একটু confusing. And then Tinder-এ যাও. Tinder-এ তো আসছেই hookup-এর জন্য. Tinder-এ you're not gonna find a boyfriend. But that, I think, Australia-তে এসব বেশি চলে, I think, is because Australia ওই যে the whole dating culture and everything, right? It's more hookup based. So what I feel personally is, you know how normally if you're going, like, আমার জন্য at least, if I'm gonna go for a relationship, it's obviously gonna be, oh, like, you meet this person, you get to know them, talk, go on few days, তারপর you see if you're like vibing with them or not. তারপরে আস্তে আস্তে maybe like you go to the next step, right? Normally. Australia, what I feel normally happens is people just hook up, and then because they're hooking up, they're like, might as well just get in a relationship. ওদের সাথে এটা হয়. And I
It's
think
crazy how it starts with like physical intimacy and then like that emotional intimacy. This is something that's so hard for me to digest because I'm like,
Sometimes you don't even know if they're connecting on an emotional level or not. They're just there, for the sake of it. Because we're fucking, and it's so
yeah, like might as well, might as well.
might as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 10 জায়গায়, they're like, 10 জায়গায় মুখ মারার দরকার কি? এক জায়গায় আসি, এটাকেই let me lock this one down. And this is such a weird concept to me. Because like, me personally, I could never. Kemni. So I think that's one of the major differentiating factors to why I still haven't been able to. Because like শুরু থেকে, let's say I would match with a guy, and শুরু থেকে they're like very normal, যে সব কথা বলছে, and then you just know যে by date 1 or 2 they are expecting to sleep with you, you know?
1 or 2. I mean, apple to apple.
1 এ তো কি বলবো?
2 is being generous, okay?
That's me giving them grace. Okay?
Okay.
But so I think that's kind of the main reason why it just didn't end up working for me yet. Obviously, I'm not generalizing men, এরকম হচ্ছে, but like
I
as a
think you
society,
should.
that's just what.
Why are we giving men the grace here? Like, what?
এবার
No.
এবার নুমাকে হেট করতে আসো তোমরা সবাই। এই যে এবার এই তো দেখো কি বলে বেড়াচ্ছে।
I think it's the blue shirter curse, like কাউকে তুমি বলেছো আজকে আমি। But I want to add on to what Meher said. Also, another thing that pisses me off about এসব Hinge Tinge during my very short time on those was the lack of commitment, bro. Like, they're so তুমি বললা না indecisive. Like, open কি জানি wants a short term, open too long. What the fuck is that?
But it's like আমাকে এসে হ্যাঁ তারপর তোমার মাইন্ড চেঞ্জ করতে
আমি
হবে।
ওটার full form বলতেছি। let me tell you the definition for that, okay? The definition for that is আসো, let's fuck, and then তারপর we can start dating if it goes well.
Yeah. If it goes well, like if we have that chemistry, that bad chemistry or whatever, and তারপরে we can see if we match on an emotional
That
level.
is so icky.
And then at least, okay, I mean, এটা বলবো, I can at least not appreciate people, but I can respect the people who are like straight up just being like here for a কি জানি good time, not a long time, something like that.
I have so much respect for those people because at least you're not wasting my time. I know what you're here for, and I'm gonna ignore it because that's not for me. But if you wanna find that, go find that. আছে না কয়েকটা শয়তানের বাচ্চা, নুমা? I'm sorry, but like কয়েকটা থাকে, like I'm looking for a wife. But like, do you wanna come over though? That has happened to me multiple times. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a long term. I'm looking for a girlfriend. And then we would be like few days into the whole talking thing, and they'd be like, do you want to come over? I'm so lonely. Shut the fuck up. I'm so lonely.
Okay, who said I'm so lonely? That's so desperate. Oh my god.
That is so desperate. একবার আমার সাথে কি হয়েছে, I was on Hinge, and this guy goes, okay? Middle Eastern guy. This guy goes, where are you? So he thought I was in Sydney. Obviously I don't live in Sydney, but he thought I was in Sydney. So I matched with him. Pretty regular account. Ekbare shab normal, says looking for a long term. That doesn't have a open to short term. None of that, right? Has looking for a proper long term relationship. I was like, okay, nice, amazing. I matched with him. We're talking. কথা চলতেছে. Shab, he's like talking about his goals, his priorities. একবারে মনে করো ভালো conversation চলতেছে, হ্যাঁ? And I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna go somewhere. 2 days into talking, on the 3rd day, he goes, like I'm in Sydney right now. Like, so he was not from Sydney. He was visiting Sydney, okay? He goes, I'm in Sydney right now. Do you want me to get you an Uber? So you can come to my hotel, and then maybe like I can give you $1,000 for it. And তারপরে I was like, what? And then he's like,
তোমাকে কি বেশ্যা ভেবেছে? কি ভেবেছে তোমাকে?
he goes, maybe like if I can like call you an Uber and you can come to my hotel, and I can like you can have like $1,000 for it, and if like the night goes well, তারপরে maybe we can get into a long-term thing.
Like trial and error. Like what the fuck? Oh
So
my
এসব
god.
আমার সাথে হয়েছে on Hinge, and I was like, তখন না I had to like kind of just pause and like take a step back. I was like, where the fuck do I think I am? This
তাই
is
এসব
not.
থেকে দূরে থাকা উচিত। হুম।
Jerfa, honestly, no, actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, I fully agree with Jerfa. এসব থেকে দূরে থাকা
No, no,
উচিত।
no. And because it was a Middle Eastern man, I thought maybe Muslim man. Okay, Muslim man.
Halal.
And
Yeah.
halal. And I thought, oh, Muslim guy, Muslim guy. By that point, ওইটার পরে I was like, acha, maybe the Muslims on এসব Hinge, এসব নাস্তিক app, they're like একটু fucked up. So I was thinking, I was actually telling Numa, I want to get on Muzz match because I know she's been on Muzz match, Numa. But then after
Okay.
talking to Numa, আমার যা একটু মনে করো hopes ছিল সব তো মনে করো পানি ফিরে গেল আমার hopes এর উপর।
Wait, what's Muzz match? It's Muslim match or something?
Yeah, so Muzz is like MUZZ, so that's like for Muslims. It's like, you know, Muslim dating app. Um yeah, so the thing is, Echo, from our
Is this like shadi.com or like mane
Kinda for Muslim people. It's kind of that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like for Muslims.
Yeah, like we kind of, the whole thing is just it's only for like Muslims, you know, because Hinge it's open for everyone, but Muzz it's typically for Muslims, and
Okay, how do you verify that? Like how do
you don't, you just go in blindly, and there are going to be people who have, I like calling it a Muslim fetish, bucho, like there will be fully like white non-Muslim guys being like, I want myself a Muslim girl even though I'm not Muslim, and I'm like, bro, get the fuck off this app.
No, I've seen এরকম একটা, but Numa, finish your thing and then I'm বলবো about Muzz match.
Yeah, so when I came to the US, obviously I'm like, you know what, I am an adult, I'm 18, let's venture into the dating world. And how do you venture into the dating world if not like actual life মানুষটাকে meet করো? You open dating apps. And I got an advice early on যে দেখো এসব Hinge Tinge, like given your criteria, which is like it has to be Muslim, it's going to be hard for you to find them. So in order to make your pool bigger and for you to find more Muslim people, download Muzz or download this other app called Salams. Again, the name gives itself away. It's like Muslim centered, you know? And so I download them. I'm like, you know, this is gonna be better than I'll ship Hinge because Hinge, everyone just looks for hookups and flings and all of that. I'm not into any of that. So let's go for people who are like long-term commitment, you know? Long-term commitment. I think which Allah heard my prayers a bit too specifically. When I say long-term commitment, they want to get married within 2 months of knowing each other. There is a prompt, okay? In I think it was Salams or Muzz, something like, oh, my ideal marriage timeline, or like
Oh yeah,
open
that's
কিছু
on
একটা।
Muzz. That's on Muzz.
Yeah, and then ওইখানে মানুষরা দিবে যে you start talking and within a month they're going to talk to your mahram, like talk to your dad, like give me your dad's number so we can move it forward to our families, and then within 6 months nikah and married and all of that. And I'm like, that timeline might work for some people but not for me because I am just 20. So camera সামনে age বলতে হয় না, but back then I was just 18, you know? So I am like, আমি মাত্র এটাকে তো বাল্য বিবাহ বলে or some shit, bro. 18 বছরের বিয়ে। So I'm like, এটা হচ্ছে না। So ওইখানে না Muzz match-এ, like there are two extremes. One is যে they're just too Islam focused, like too halal করতে হবে relationship-টাকে. I'm like, how do you even know someone within 2 months? But they're like so focused. And other prompt gulo, I think it's just copy pasted. What do I mean by copy pasted? Literally every other guy, their prompt is, oh, I'm just looking to complete the other half of my deen or something. Like, I don't even know.
Oh my god.
that is.
Finding my missing rib.
Yeah,
I saw that one.
কিছু
Finding
একটা।
my missing rib.
সারাটাক্ষণ, and then, oh, what kind of girl are you looking for? Someone who I can introduce to my family or to my mom. Yeah, like no shit. You know, you would want to introduce your partner to your mom.
I was the same Hinge, because Hinge was like, oh, like a slightly autistic girl, looking for a slightly autistic girl, or someone I can go
Am
on
I supposed
hikes
to
with.
be turned on, or because I'm highly offended?
it sounds nice on paper, but like
It sounds
kinda
nice on paper, but like, are you autistic? You know?
But I get that boli. And then they're like, this is another thing, since we're on the topic of moms, another thing that comes up is like, oh, who's my favorite person or something? And they're like, oh, my mom. Oh, my mom. And like, a mama's boy, go like, I mean, galita diteছি না বুঝছো? But like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that is such a dead giveaway that these are all like mama's boys. শুধু যে,
Oh, yeah.
oh, like, car cooking তোমার best, like, oh, my mom. Oh,
First
nothing can compare to
priority,
my mom. Hi, marry your mom. Like, why are you on
Marry
this app?
your
Like,
fucking
if I
mom,
have
bro.
to, yeah, if I have to compare to your mom, compare and compete with your mom at every step of the way, I am going to volunteer myself out of this situation. ঠিক আছে? And
No, but
another,
I just got the ick. I just got
no,
the
but
ick 'cause
there
I
are
was thinking
guys
about
like
it.
this. I'm not like making this shit up. Like,
'Cause
they
I,
will bring
no, no,
their
I
mom
know.
up.
Oh, I 100% know because imagine I was thinking because I said I got the ick because I was thinking Kabuli, these are grown ass men. These are not like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20 something. These are like 24, 25-year-old like grown ass men with like real job. And oh, my mom. Do we go around saying shit like, oh, my dad, my dad, my dad?
I mean, I know some people do. We're like, oh, daddy issues, or some shit. But it's just the prevalence of it. এত like একজন দুইজন যদি হতো না, I would be like, it's okay.
Even people with dad issues, they're not like, oh, my dad, my dad, my dad. In fact, they like have put a different psychological thing going on, but it's not,
true.
oh, you're gonna compete with my dad, you're gonna compete with my dad. It's not that, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
And the other extreme on Muzz and everything, again, you would think যে এসব Tinder থেকে দূরে আসছি so that short term flings যদি না হয় কিসে কি ভাই, there are people over here that are just scouting for a halal hookup.
How is a hookup halal? Like,
The juxtaposition of that confuses me too. So you're not alone.
What do they think they're doing?
Like it's almost like we na committing a sin and then saying astaghfirullah afterwards because like Allah to maaf kore dibe.
না আমি বলি আমি নোমার এইসব এক্সপিরিয়েন্স শুনছি হ্যাঁ I'm not gonna lie, I've heard about this and then I was like it cannot be that bad. So what do? I get on Muzz and গেলাম ভালো কথা. The first match I get, okay? This match said they're trying to like date for 1 or 2 years and then get family involved and get married.
Okay.
That is okay. That is okay. That is completely fine, right? So I match with this person. I'm not starting a conversation, obviously, because why the fuck would I? Match hoise bhalo kotha. The first text I get from this person, you got snap? ? And I'm like, okay, not happening. Delete. So I deleted
wait, what
the
do you
app.
mean? Wait, why? I mean,
Okay, what fully grown man with a fully developed frontal lobe has snap? Like snap is for middle
A
school.
grown ass man on Snapchat. Snapchat is only the recipe for disaster and hookups.
I mean,
Jeffa, you don't know. You don't know that shit goes the shit that goes on
I
Snapchat.
don't understand. I mean, yeah,
no, as a
literally.
For a
recent
man.
user of Snap, like, it's still, I mean, you can
For a man, it's different
but
for
like,
women.
you can generalize it, right? What if
We need to generalize. Ami boli, there is no God-fearing man on Snapchat. No.
No, I
Yes.
don't agree. I have like good
It
friends who are
doesn't
on
matter
Snap,
whether you agree
so-
or disagree. What we're saying is a fact. Like, it gives me mehr. I'm fully with you on this one.
Jerfa. Do not go there. Let's not. Maybe you don't do sketchy shit, but you don't know what goes on that app. Trust.
I mean, I know bad
Trust.
things money have, but like there could be, like purer intentions as well.
Okay, to me, given the trend in, what men on these various dating apps they seem to want from the girl, you think when they're asking for a snap, they're doing it, oh, chala amar streaks maintain Corey. Oh my god, let's be our number one #BFF on Snap.
Okay, why
Babe?
not? I mean,
Oh my
like,
god, so be so fucking for real.
nah, I kind of get it. I don't agree to mother. Yeah.
Numa, Jarfa. The thing is, even if they say যে this is what they're doing, যে they're কি বলবো, snapping their friends and shit, and you do the same thing because you know you're always snapping us. ওরা বলে যে they're doing it, but they're lying. The difference is you're not. You know, they're mostly lying. Most of them are lying. I know a whore when I see one.
Okay, I will know when I experience এরকম ফাইজলামি, but yeah,
Oh,
for now.
শেষ রুমা কয়েকদিন পরে তোমাকে রাস্তায় পাবা with like কয়েকটা.
Literally,
Yeah.
that is a canon event you should actively avoid. Like, I hope you never have to find out like this. Like, do I hope যে তোমার delusion break করে? Yes. But do I hope you get to see this cold, harsh reality of the world and the dating scene? No. And another thing about Muzz and Salams is the guys there, they're too serious. Like, we happy medium tanai bhai. The one that which halal to haram ratio, that's not there. It's either it's mostly actually too halal for me, if I'm being honest. And the reason I say that, or too haram actually, because we can like আমি যখন মুসলিম খুঁজছি আমি just তোমার নামে আর তোমার birth certificate এ লেখা যে তুমি মুসলিম ওইটা না. I actually want a somewhat practicing একজন. So tell me why they're like, oh, Muslim to Muslim, but I drink, I smoke, I eat pork, মানে সবকিছু এখানে. And they're like wearing chains around their neck. I'm like, if I wanted a demographic of
Acha, wearing chains and smoking is not haram technically.
I'm pretty sure smoking is
আচ্ছা,
haram.
আমি আমাকে বলে pick me রাখবে, আমি সবকিছু
Smoking is not haram, Numa. Smoking is not haram.
I thought if you're like doing bad things to your body, it's haram. But okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, but
Yeah.
smoking is makruh.
But my point being that is not the category of Muslims that I'm looking for. Like, আমার যদি ওরকম মুসলিম দরকার ছিল যাদের কানের মধ্যে দুল আছে, all of that, I would just go on
I know it's
Hinge,
cool.
Tinder, Bumble.
I'm not gonna lie. হ্যাঁ। জানি না কি জানি হয়েছে আমার।
Moving on. And by too serious, I mean যে I remember I matched with this guy, okay? And or prompt chilo something like I want to know this about you, and it was how much is your meher, okay? And so আমি তো এখানে not for shits and giggles. I did something better. Hear me out. আমি তো এখানে মজার জন্য যাই না, but I'm like, you know, you're supposed to start on like a funny note. So আমি ওকে লিখলাম যে, oh, are you sure you can afford it? And he goes, yeah, throw me a number. And I go, my weight in gold. Okay? I say that as a fucking joke. I never heard from that man ever again. And I'm like, did you not sense the sarcasm through this? Like, obviously, I'm not asking for my weight in
He
gold.
probably took it seriously and was like, oh, another gold digger. Another gold digger. Everyone wants my gold.
It's worse. He saw me and he was like, oh, a fat bitch who's a gold digger. So he's like, I'm gonna take myself out. So that's what he did. But my highlight is যে আমি হচ্ছে গিয়ে এই বছরের জানুয়ারিতে I deleted all these apps because আমার কি হতো জানা, I would get on these apps, I would just swipe and then I would get bored, which এক দুজনের সাথে ম্যাচ করতাম, I would get bored because the conversations would just not go anywhere. It just felt so superficial. এই পুরা dating apps এর এই জিনিসটা যে you are literally swiping left or right based on, mostly I would say 85 to 90% based on their appearance. Okay? Because from the prompts, at least the way the boys answer the prompts, you get very little, if any, information about who they are, what their values are, what their personality is like. ঠিক আছে, ওই basic as যে let's debate about pineapple over pizza. What the fuck am I supposed to know about your personality from that fuck ass answer? Like, এত my surface layer answer দিলে চলে না. So that just pisses me off, and I fell into that cycle of downloading all these apps, staying there for like maybe 2 days and then deleting them. আবার 3 মাস পর download করা. I got so sick of that cycle. So তারপর January I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna delete them. And I did. And then for this past 11 months, I have not re-downloaded them back. And I will say I am a much, much like happier person. Happier person in the sense that I don't think I'm really missing out on any useful experience, or you know, like I can stay without dating apps. If that means being single for longer, that's fine. But I can't put myself through that shit again.
Honestly,
Okay.
anything's better than dealing with এইসব at
তো
this
তুমি
point.
কেন আছো এখনো?
Clock that shit!
আমার
ও
তো এর
আচ্ছা,
টাইম
তোমার
পাস
এটা
হয়ে
টাইম
যায়।
পাস।
আমি কি এখন এগুলা এই বালসাল এগুলাকে নিয়ে আমি বিয়ে করব? আজব তো।
তাহলে
Be fucking for
এই যে
real.
এই
I mean,
টাইম পাস তুমি কি একটা ম্যান?
you think my man is gonna be on Hinge?
Honestly,
এই
I've
চিন্তা
had
তুমি
this
আমাকে এত বলো।
argument with Meher so many times. I'm like, if you have so much to complain, just fucking delete them. Her answer is, it's for entertainment. I'm like, okay.
It is for
No, but
entertainment. It is
Meher,
so
you gotta
entertaining,
hold
Numa. You
up.
don't understand. If you can do it correctly, if you can spin that shit, it will spin.
I would much rather just find other sources of entertainment than being on fucking dating apps.
No, agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't interact with creeps ওইখানে, but every single person I've matched with since ওই যে আমার শিক্ষা হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে, যখন when I got the $1,000 offer, I was ওইটার পরে আমার যখন শিক্ষা হয়ে গেছে তখন I was like, oh, so maybe I should not be looking for a genuine thing on there. So আমি আমার prompt আমি আমার অ্যাকাউন্টটা বদলা এমন করে ফেলছি. If you ever saw my account, it's I think Numa saw it and Jarafa saw it too. It's something like, oh, if anyone tries getting me in a talking stage, I'll kill myself in front of you. It's all of that. Okay, so it's like very
funny.
shut the fuck up. Not even funny, but it's I don't know why people fall for it. They're like, haha, so funny. Bitch, I'm not kidding. But if you think it's, yeah. But that just seems to get more people in, and I'm like, always, I'm behind that screen. First of all, no bitch from Hinge is ever seeing me in their entire life. So might as well, fuck with their heads. So I fuck with it a little and then I move on. Because I'm not finding a husband on that app. No one is. Maybe Zoran Mamdani could. Not me.
Yeah, not you. But what about you, Jericho? Where do you plan on finding your husband in this day and age?
জানি না, হয়তো বা রাস্তায় আমরা টকরাবো, ফুল উড়বে, তারপরে আই কন্টাক্ট হবে। বাট বেসিক্যালি মানে as Numa said, like ও তো টেস্ট এন্ড ট্রায়াল করার পরে she found out যে এসব ডেটিং অ্যাপস they're like a huge waste of time. এটা আমার বুদ্ধি যেটা অনেক বেশি, আমি এটা গেট গো থেকেই জানতাম। So I've never been on them. And okay, imagine telling people, oh, I met on a dating app. I looked at them and I was like, oh, okay, swiping right. But I don't know, it's just not cute enough for me. Like, এত বছর যেটা wait করেই ফেলছি, I'd rather wait আর একটু বেশি to like, I don't know, to meet in a wholesome way, like, there has to be that thing. I don't know how to explain it, but dating apps are just not it for me. Yep. আর যেটা মেহের বললো একটু আগে যে হুকআপ কালচারটা এটা, so dating apps in my mind equals to hookup culture, and I'm like, I'm not into that, and so there's no point, right? And মানে as an introvert আমি যদি যাই একটা মানুষের সাথে এমনি কথা বলতে, and I know that that person is like into the hookup culture and all, so আমি কেন আমার শুধু টাইম ওয়েস্ট করবো? মানে আমার এমনি সোশ্যাল ব্যাটারি অনেক অল্প, এরপর থেকে কি আমি এটার উপর স্পেন্ড করবো? Yeah.
And honestly, I agree with you 100%. This was one of the other reasons why I deleted all these. I'm like, imagine telling your children, not that I intend on having any.
Yeah, right. But imagine telling anyone. Yeah.
Hypothetically, imagine telling anyone, oh, like I swipe, I'm at their wedding speech and like, oh, like I found you thanks to Hinge. Or things to Muzz match. Like, what?
Right?
That is so cringe. And because I think for both of us, like, we grew up reading all these romance books, and it's like, I'm a fucking hopeless romantic. I want a meet cute. Like, I feel like, I know Ami Niji, I'm like a part of social media and all of that shit. Like, we love it. Kintu, genuinely, social media and dating apps, they have just ruined romance. ওদের জন্য
No, for sure,
there is
yeah.
no romance anymore. It's a lost art এখন. Because what do you mean by you're shooting your shot by liking my story? You're shooting your shot by reacting with a fire emoji to a picture I shared on my story. Like,
nah, people these days just shoot their shot by sending reels. But
right. And it's so nonchalant এখন, মানে see, that's another thing যে এই যে যেমন hookup culture, it's like short term but long term করবো. This is basically a situationship, and I'm so sorry, like তোমার যারা আছো situationship, that is, I don't know, that is like the biggest ick to
that
me.
is fucking
like,
embarrassing.
if you like if you Meher, তুমি এত কথা বলো না। But
I am the mother of situationships. I created that
so
shit. I was there before no one else was.
So I mean, if you like someone, what's wrong by putting labels? But like if you like someone, তুমি কেন বলতে পারছো না যে you like that person? মানে এত কি? No? মানে you're doing all this stuff that you're only supposed to be doing with the person you like. So
মাঝে মাঝে না, they know they like each other, they tell each other they like each other, but they're like,
ওইটা তো
কেন
আরো
দিব
fucked up.
labels? কেন দিব? ওটা তো আরো fucked up.
You are projecting, okay? Let's chill. The situationships are evil from the get-go. And I think I agree with you, Jarfa, 100%. There is just this rise in nonchalance. সবার মধ্যে, like ছেলে মেয়ে দুইটাই. I'm not gonna be like, oh, ছেলেরাই না, মেয়েরাও. And I feel like people give too many fucks about rejection. The fear of rejection, oh jeez. Like, bhai, ball da. Okay,
I am the most chalant person you will ever see in your life. I cannot do that nonchalant shit. Fear of rejection can fuck off because amar oishab nai. I will do it. I will text first. I will send multiple texts. I don't give a fuck.
no, 100%. Like, if I like someone or if I want to potentially see where things can pan out, I'm not I don't have a single nonchalant bone in my body. You guys know that my mantra is it's never that serious, it's never that deep. So I will just try out everything. I will write fucking love letters to someone I haven't spoken to more than twice in
that
real
is
life.
cringe. That is একটু বেশি. I mean, আমি পারবো না এসব. You have to reach out. Yes.
My
mean-
point being, you know, it was a bit extreme, but my point being, at least I gave it a shot. At least I can sleep at night. Sure, I'm cringing at night. I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? But at least I can sleep at night being like, you know what, I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. I'm a regret tonight. Would I show you what if that's not
But-
haunting me?
It's still not that old school romance. I mean, I know like it's a bit unrealistic to expect that a modern
সব এই বলিউডের দোষ। ছোটবেলা থেকে এসব দেখে বড় হয়েছি, এখন মনে করো একবারে দ্যাটস মাই আইডিয়া অফ রোম্যান্স। ভাই বলিউড শেপড মাই আইডিয়া অফ রোম্যান্স। পুরা মনে করো একবারে মাথার খিচুড়ি বানাই দিচ্ছে।
সেটাই।
জব উই মেট দেখছি আমি ভাই।
But as I was saying, is it too much to ask for you to make a move to make me feel wanted? মানে তুমি first move টা করো না। So মানে that's why I don't wanna be the one making the first move. মানে first of all, আমি তো জানি না তুমি কি চাও। মানে I'm not a mind reader, so I mean
Exactly.
yeah.
Also, I think I have just made the first move so many times, and every single fucking time I've gotten it wrong. এখন I have PTSD. Sure, I don't have any what if haunting me, but I have so much PTSD that keeps me up at night anyway. So, what's the actual net good that came out of this situation? Debatable. But সেটার জন্য এখন I'm like, if you like me, you have to say that shit with your chest. Otherwise, I will pretend like I don't see anything. আমি কিছু বুঝি না. But I am fully with Meher in the sense that I will double text. I have no shame. I will double text. I will
Once
do
you
everything.
know that someone likes you, then it's okay. Like with my friends, I'm double texting all the time. But like,
Oh, Tainaki, you text us? Question mark?
but I don't have any problem doing it. Is what I mean. Yes. I mean, I'm just a bad texter in general. Yeah, this is why long distance আমাকে দিয়ে হবে না।
আমি আর কিছু বলবো না এখানে আসলে।
আমি কিছু
Because,
বলবো
I
না।
mean,
আমি
I am the president and founder of the Jerfa Hate Club, so I don't want to make this episode about
You know,
her.
this episode, this episode is more like roasting Jarifa and her opinions, and like, you know, maybe we should
If you have-
retitle this.
Jarifa hasn't gotten
Yeah.
roasted enough for the shit she's been saying for the past 40 minutes. Let's just say that.
Also, if you have questionable opinions, I will question you. Point blank. ঠিক আছে? But since you are feeling so targeted, we're going to switch gears a bit and take it away from you and back to the lost art
Meher.
of romance.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
romance. Yeah.
The lost part
Okay,
of romance. The lost part of
Shida,
romance.
I wanted to say, why don't we have meet cutes anymore? Like, why don't people approach each other in public? Why don't we just like, কিছুই
Yeah,
cute
why don't you just
হয় না?
bring flowers to me, like randomly? Like,
না আমি বলি meet cute হয়. There is that thing exists, খালি not for us. বাকিদের হয়, বাকিদের কত কিছু হয়ে যাইতেছে, খালি আমাদেরই হয় না।
I think so. I think the problem might be যে আমরা maybe বিদেশে and everything. I don't know. Because like মানুষরা যারা NSU, BRAC, IUB, AIUB তে যায় ওদের
বিদেশেও
তো মানে
হয়
love
বিদেশ সব
life.
জায়গায় হয় সব
খালি
But
জায়গায়।
I
আমাদেরই
just
হয় না,
think আমাদেরই হয় না. I feel like
Real
I like
আসলেই।
যে আমি যদি NSU তে যাইতাম fingers crossed এতদিনে boyfriend হয়ে যেত. Like what do you mean by I go to a school with 20,000 other Bangladeshis and I'm not gonna find a boyfriend in the 4 years that I'm there? যদি এটা হয় then I should
Babe,
be embarrassed of
you
myself
know it,
and
I know
I
it.
should just
You
become a
wouldn't be
nun.
dating someone from NSU. Quit lying.
না না
Quit
If
না
I
lying.
না
I mean দেখো if I went to NSU myself তখন I wouldn't mind dating someone from NSU. But now that I don't go to NSU, yeah, of course I would mind
No,
some
you know,
dating
you
someone
would.
from
You know
NSU.
why? Because তোমার তখন গিয়ে তোমার ওই
তোমরা না ক্যান্সেল হয়ে যাবো আসলে ভাই, তোমরা কি বলছো এগুলা
হারাম
সম্পূর্ণ?
হালাল রেশিও তোমার তখন আবার মিলবে না NSU তে ডুমা even though you're the like যে হালাল one তোমার তাও মিলবে না।
But yeah, but আমি না ডানে বায়ে আমার যেই বাংলাদেশে যতগুলো ফ্রেন্ড আছে all of them are in relationships. And I'm like, am I like defected material? Am I the faulty
But
good?
exactly. I mean, I don't think location matter করে, but if you have more options, then more chances of getting into a relationship. But I have a pretty solid friend group, Bangladeshi সবাই. But ওদেরও কিছু না কিছু একটা চলতে থাকে, you know, like they still manage to do something. And I'm like, যাদের হয়, তাহলে এটা হতেই থাকে. It's a trick, মানে it's a talent, it's an art. You know how to get people.
I would disagree ওখানে because তোমার সার্কেলে বলো আমার সার্কেলে বলো আমার ফ্রেন্ডদের যাদের কিছু একটা হচ্ছে other than a relationship I feel like if that happened to me I wouldn't participate in it so I think ওদের হচ্ছে because they are choosing to participate in it you know
True.
because ওদের তো I wouldn't do anything other than a relationship so ওদের যদি কিছু হচ্ছে relationship বাদে so that's a
I
choice
genuinely think it's like a trial and error. Mane they get it wrong, and then suddenly they get it right. And আমরা কি দেখছি? আমরা তো just social media তে দেখছি, so we just see that one right, not all the wrongs that preceded that, you know. But I also agree with Jerifa. Now that I think back on it, I feel like location doesn't matter because there are people that I know in like Canada and places like that যাদেরও relationship আছে and it pisses me off. I am such a salty bitch, truly. সকালবেলায় ঘুম থেকে উঠি আর আমার এই yes আমার ফলোইং এ এই ফ্রেন্ড লিস্টে যে মেয়েগুলার রিলেশনশিপ আমার আসলে ছেলেরা যদি রিলেশনশিপে থাকে অত গায়ে লাগে না because I'm like
শেষ
oh
তোমার
man.
গেল তোর ফ্রেন্ডশিপ গেল শেষ লাস্ট কয়েকটা
But
ফ্রেন্ড বাকি ছিল সব গেল
all the single digit friends that I have. And then আমি সকালবেলায় উঠবো ঘুম থেকে চোখটা খুলবো স্টোরি গুলা দেখবো আর সবগুলা এসব প্রেমের গান দিয়ে ওদের বয়ফ্রেন্ডদেরকে সফট লঞ্চ হার্ড লঞ্চ করতেছে আর মাথার তারটা ছিঁড়ে যায় ওই সকাল 8টা বাজে আমি লাইক দিনটাই শুরু হবে খারাপ ভাবে মানে see my point is I get it you have a boyfriend keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. Why do you have Tumi by level 5 playing in the background as you're posting your fucking boyfriend? আমাদের কি কষ্ট লাগে না? I swear to God.
না, but
জ্বলে
the
যায়
thing
না
is, even মনে করো সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া না তুমি আইরল দেখছো, যেমন মালয়েশিয়াতে I had this, মানে ফ্রেন্ডস, ওদের রিলেশনশিপ আমি দেখছিলাম, মানে ওর বয়ফ্রেন্ড ওকে দেখা করতে আসে and stuff and they were so fucking cute, মানে he's like my queen blah blah blah, ওর হাত ধরে মানে he's getting her flowers and I'm like whoa perfect relationship, আমার নেই কেন? তারপরে skip to I think like couple months পরে they break up আর তারপরে সব আসল কথা ভিতর থেকে বের হতে থাকে. And I'm like, whoa, not a perfect relationship after all. So even though they were in front of my eyes and I was idolizing them, and I was like, whoa, আমার নাই কেন? তারপরে যখন ও ভিতরের কথাগুলো বলে যে these are the reasons leading up to the breakup, I'm like, wow, okay, good thing I'm single. মানে
না because সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে I would be যে নুমা বললো না একটা পিকচার দেখতেছি করতেছি আমিও দেখতেছি people আমার friend লিস্টে they're like posting shit আমি দেখতেছি and then মাঝে I would see এসব and then I was like oh my god আমার নাই and then হঠাৎ করে I would get some not even backstory but পরে কি I would find out the shit that went down relationship and I was like oh and ওগুলা করতে I think I have এখন আর এইসব আমার গায়ে লাগে না যে এই obviously মাঝে লেগে যায় but like ওইভাবে it doesn't affect me anymore because I'm like I don't know what's going on in that relationship no matter how perfect it looks you never know what's going on backstage
হ্যাঁ, but low-key আমি যত এই সত্যিটা জানি যে বিহাইন্ড দ্য সিন অথবা ইটস নট দ্যাট গুড, আমি যদি দেখি যে যেমন কয়েকদিন আগে আমি ধানমন্ডিতে একটা দেখলাম ম্যাচিং ব্লু শাড়ি, ম্যাচিং ব্লু পাঞ্জাবি পরে আমার পাশে ওরা ওকে ফুল পরা দিচ্ছে চুলে। আই ওয়াজ লাইক, বদদুয়া তো পাবি আমার কাছ থেকে, এটা আমার সামনে আসবি না, থিয়েট্রিক্স করতে আমার সামনে আসবি না, তখন বদদুয়া পাবি তুই।
ওগুলা তো থিয়েট্রিক্স, ওগুলা তো মনে করো দ্য মোস্ট টক্সিক কাপল ইউ সি, ওরাও ম্যাচ করে বের হবে। ইটস নট দ্যাট ডিপ, অ্যাজ নুমা সেজ।
আমার সামনে আসা যাবে না। ইয়া
100%, আমি তোমাদেরকে জাস্ট এটা এখন আমাকে মানুষের ব্লক করবে, স্টোরি হাইড করবে এখন থেকে আমার কাছ থেকে, but I am telling you, even our friends সাথে I just probably like two of my friends, I actually love all my friends that are in relationship, এটা বলার জন্য বলতেছি, but হ্যাঁ গায়ে লাগে যখন they post their boyfriend and shit, কিন্তু তো আমি না মজা করে আমি একটা friend posted her boyfriend, বুঝছো, আমি story reply দিছি, you know that evil eye emoji blue color জিনিসটা, আমি না ওইটা বলছি, ওকে reply দিছি storyতে, ও তো she has a pure heart, বুঝছো, and she thought যে আমার একটা pure heart আছে, তো she's like, oh thank you, দোয়া করে নে, বুঝছো, and I'm like, দোয়া না অভিশাপ করবো, just you wait.
Did she think you were doing that or nazar na lage, all of that?
I think so নজর তো লাগছে আমার শালা, আমি তোকে বলতেছিলাম যে be careful of me, but বেচারা whatever. Are you content? I agree with Jorfa. It's like social media, at least you can like turn that shit off, you know? যখন ইচ্ছা করবে না, you can just get out. But like real life age, ক্লাসে যখন যাচ্ছি, boyfriend girlfriend এর ব্যাগটা carry করতেছে, or they're having these study sessions together on campus, you know? And I'm like,
গাটা জ্বলে
मेरा
যায়
feelings
আমার,
নেই
গাটা
হ্যাঁ? আমার
না
কি
ভাই, লিজিট আমার একটা গ্রুপ প্রজেক্ট ছিল, আর আমাদের আরেকটা মেয়ে আর আমি তখন ছিলাম টেবিলে, আর বাকি সবাই উঠে চলে গিয়েছিল। আর তারপর বয়ফ্রেন্ড ওকে কফি এনে দিচ্ছে, এরপর ওকে আদর করছে, আমি লাইক বেরি, আমি যে কতক্ষণ ধরে ওর সাথে একসাথে পড়ে বেড়াচ্ছি, আমার তো কেউ সাপোর্ট করার মতন নাই। বালে
No, literally. But হ্যাঁ, আর মানুষদের যখন আমি আশেপাশে, you know, whenever people get married these days, and I'm like, oh, I'm reading or learning about their like stories, যে how they met, I'm like, এসব আজকালের দুনিয়াতে হয়, মানে আমার সাথে হচ্ছে না কেন, আমার সাথে হচ্ছে না কেন, I've been waiting long enough, আমার সাথে হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ,
না
লাইক
কেন?
ফল্টি গুডস নাকি, মানে
No, genuinely, like, and তার মধ্যে it's like মানুষরা বলতেই পারে যে, oh, like it's fine, arranged marriage. Like, arranged marriage? Are you for real? Like, I will never be able to recover from that humiliation. Like, imagine going on public record and being like, oh, I can't pull. Like, oh, I just did. I just went on public record. But the point is, like, the greater family. It's, and তার মধ্যে আমার মা বাপের, you know, love marriage হয়েছে, and আমার যদি এখন arranged marriage হয়, that's fucking
at
humiliating for
this
me.
point I don't know, like দিন দুনিয়া খুবই খারাপ যাচ্ছে, so
না, no, again, the whole comparison যে আমার মা বাবার love marriage হয়েছে, তো এখন আমার যদি arranged marriage হয়, how does it look? Each to their own. What if your dad couldn't pull it, you know? Each to their own.
Bitch, my
তোমার
dad
এখন যদি
pulled
হয়ে
my
যায়-
mom.
Exactly. What if he couldn't? I'm saying, what if he couldn't? Obviously, we know he
Oh.
did. But like, what if he couldn't, you know?
But like, Meher, I feel like it just seemed so much easier আমাদের parent, their generation, their সময়. At least
Yeah.
people seemed more genuine in a way, and people had more balls to just hit people up. Like আমার মা বাবার story যখন আমি শুনি, তখন I'm like, oh, like that is so cutie patootie. They used to write letters, but they would be so shy. And then বাসার মধ্যে তো শুধু landline ছিল, so like life এ একবার না দুইবারই আমার বাবা আমার মার সাথে ফোনে কথা বলেছে, because back then the cell phones weren't allowed. So these are just so cute, and whenever I hear stories like this, I'm like, oh, I want that for myself too. But আমার তো এখন বিয়ের বয়স কি, আমার তো মনে হয় রিটায়ারমেন্টের বয়স হয়ে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু yeah, slim pickings, bro.
Men back then they were men, you know, men were men. Now they just want to be bitches. But they had a spine and they had a happy love life. এখন they have none. এখন all they have is a male loneliness epidemic.
Honestly, my opinion is that the male loneliness epidemic should be turned into a pandemic, because that's exactly what they deserve.
It's self-inflicted, Numa, and that's actually Golpo for another day.
That's all for today's Golpo. If you're still listening, congrats. You now know too much, but definitely not enough.
Until next time, it's all fun and Golpo until the shotti kicks in.
Ay, এখন mic off কর ভাই, আমার চা শেষ।